how does one wean off that patient from the thyroid medications? As you said, Hashimoto's, you mentioned very beautifully. Friends, Hashimoto's is where the thyroid gland gets destroyed due to the immune complex which is created, just for the knowledge, what he mentioned a little while ago. But you said, not a case of Hashimoto, but your thyroid is still functioning, but it's underperforming. Your TSH is high. You got it to a level.
Okay.
How do you reverse?
So I'll tell you, it's actually very, very simple. Most thyroid, it's part of the endocrine system, which gets heavily impacted with stress, sleep deprivation, overtraining. The thyroid gland is designed to slow us, controls our metabolism. You're moving too fast in life and the body's trying to warn you, slow down, slow down. It has to do it with your thyroid gland. So an underactive gland lacks selenium and it lacks a medium triglyceride chain, which if we can put back into your diet through an MCT, which is like a cold pressed coconut oil, or your nut portion, or an omega-3 and selenium, either in the form of a supplement or even something as simple as a Brazil nut, one Brazil nut a day, we're able to nourish the gland. At the same time, nourishing the gland is not the only important thing. I need to remove the stressor. So we teach them to calm down, teach them to accept, let go, stop overtraining right now, make your exercise a little bit less, more recovery. The gland starts to heal. So this is what our allopathic doctors and our endocrinologists do. So let's say the patient is on a dosage of 100, okay? And right now the TSH is normal, okay? We've put in our protocol, the doctor drops it to 75. 45 days later, we check the TSH. It's still great, which means the gland is doing well with 75, drops it to a further 50, stays the same, it's operating well at 50. And that's how you wean off. Sometimes you wean off to 75 or from 100 to 50, and the TSH goes up a little bit more. But the doctor still says, wait, that's negligible. It's like a break. You've taken the break. The medicine is a break on a symptom. And we check it the next month and it's back down again. So the weaning process is an integrated process with the doctor and the team, constantly working. Sometimes we will increase the thyroxine because even though the gland's getting better, but the patient is going through a very stressful time and the TSH is going more. So then the doctor says, Luke, we're going to actually increase the dose. And it's good for the patient. So at least the TSH, which has a function in the body, is in the right quantities. So it's very interesting. That's how the weaning process happens. And in most cases today, people are off their thyroid medication. And even if it's a Hashimoto's, what is our change in treatment in Hashimoto's? Nourishing the gland, which is getting attacked, and learning to relax the immune system. So, for example, in my last Hashimoto's reversal case, it was the simplest we ever had. The patient got tested for celiac. So we just stopped gluten. The gut healed in about 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, the immune system relaxed. The ATG came down. The doctor said the patient doesn't need medication anymore. So that's the beauty when we have hope. Things can be as simple or as complicated. We never know, but we have to go through that journey.
This is the thinking process behind any particular disease, that it's there and there's a chance of a reversal. Because once anybody starts with thyroid medication, more common with women, menopausal ages and that kind of stuff. But they are under the impression that once started, for the rest of their life, you can't stop them like your blood pressure medication. And here you have—
That's incorrect now. Yeah.
Whereas here, Luke has something very interesting to tell you. That selenium or getting your clean hygiene. Celiac is when you have problems with your vegan diet, milk and milk products, you have problems with that. And that could give rise to the immune complex to the thyroid gland, and it could be reversed.